What's up, wild people? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, I'm Alexandria Denise, and for those of you that's been following my channel for a while, thank you so very much for the support. As some of you have known, I have gone through in the past like 2 times in my 9 years of living here with the leasing office and harassment from the leasing office about my garden that is well maintained, well kept, that I use to bring you educational content on my channel about how to be self-sufficient in small spaces, as well as just using the hunting, fishing, and gardening lifestyle so that you can pretty much be independent of the system. But now it seems I have to get rid of all of this, and I have until tomorrow because the owners of the complex don't like it. And this is according to the property manager, who has known about this for 9 years. And every year, or not every year, but every 4 years, it seems to be a problem. And I tell my story on TikTok about how this all festered, but the excuse is that it's in a common area and it is a mess. That is the excuse. So, yeah. This is around my patio area that I pay $1,700 a month for. But the excuse, like I said, you only pay for the stuff inside and this small patio right here. But where I am standing is considered a common area, so it is accessible to anybody. Yes, so I can't even have privacy for $1,700. Everything that I have to go on the patio, or it is a violation according to what they're saying in the lease. But it's only a violation if I were to put everything on the patio, and now it will be a safety code as well as a fire hazard. So I just have to reach out to some good friends and see who could help me out. But yeah, I won't be bringing you small space gardening anymore. My stuff will be distorted, but the Lord didn't leave me without. He foresaw this coming and months ago, blessed me. So my content will continue. It just won't be in this space right here until I either fight this or, just give it up. But if you've been following my channel all this time, you know that I've been trying to get out of here. It's just a matter of finding the income. Every time I have good income, it's not stable. But then if I have something that is stable, it's not good income. So, and I went into trucking to try to get out of here, get out of the space. That didn't work out. So I work hard on my videos to bring you good educational content to share with you so that you can learn how to be self-sufficient in our very uncertain times. This is an edible garden, by the way. These are Brussels sprouts. They've seeded already. So they're ready to get out of there anyway. The leaves are probably bitter, so I won't even eat them. Just put them in the compost or something. These are my blueberries. They are coming in. And like I said, just go to my TikTok and you will see the story or hear my story about my dealings with this particular leasing manager, as well as just everything else. So yeah, I just encourage you to check it out, make your own decisions. I know I'm going to have those people that are going to be either on far ends of the spectrum, whether I'm right or wrong or whatever, but hey, just letting you know. But it has been a great pleasure bringing you guys these videos in this space. This is goodbye for now. I'm not sure how it's gonna go. I asked to speak to the property managers and she would not let me. But like I said, go to the TikTok, hear the story, and yeah, we can go from there. So my mess of a garden is about to get out of here, or at least my garden is. And these were my tomatoes that I have here with the onions, and those were gonna be bell peppers. So this is my salad bar. That was my Myra lemon tree that I just bought from indoors from the winter. Here it is, late March. have my basil coming up here. These are my herbs. That was going to be for the bottom of the raised bed because it was bottoming out. But as you can see, everything is here. It's in containers. Nothing is damaging to the property, and that's what I wanted. I didn't want anything on the patio because I knew it would be damaging. But maybe I would bring some different videos with a different perspective and light of how to be self-sufficient in an even smaller space. Since realistically, if you are in an apartment, I kind of had the advantage because I was in a townhouse. But if you are in an apartment with no yard space and you're like on the third floor in a balcony or something other like that, maybe I can reinvent myself and teach you how to companion plant and small garden and everything there. I just got to work some stuff out. But I do share this space with somebody, so bear with me. They want a barbecue grill, and yeah, we got to kind of reconfigure some things. But I'm just gonna turn my lemons into lemonade here. No pun intended, lemon tree. But yeah, so a lot of this is gonna have to go. I had my watermelons in this last year, so that video will be coming out soon. Had the 3 sisters. Cucumbers did very well. Strawberries coming in luscious. Stuff for the pollinators. Blueberry bush. But yeah, according to the leasing manager, this place is a mess. And on my TikTok, I show how beautiful this complex is and how well maintained and upkept this complex is. So like I said, go to my socials below, find my TikTok, and we just go from there. But guys, thank you so much still for the support on this channel. It really means a lot, and I have grown very, very fast. I thank you for that. Sincerely, I work hard. I'm not just on my time, I'm on nature's time. And it actually just sucks that this had to come at this time right here, especially when my blueberries are sprouting. And now that I have to move everything, it's going to knock a lot of my flowers off, and I may not have any blueberries. So I also contacted the manager or the owner to no response. So that is why I'm making this video. And like I said, just go to my TikTok, see what's going on. You know, I explain more in detail there. But like I said, it's been great, and I hope that you guys continue to grow with me. In no way, shape, or form I'm trying to act like a victim or anything. You know, I just think that it is pretty silly how a garden, something that is well maintained and it's not in containers, it's not an obstruction, it's not a fire hazard, violation or anything, is a way of life for me. It's feeding myself, and I'm teaching other people how to feed it. It is just very silly how I have to have this conversation over something so simple, as if this complex or the world doesn't have bigger issues. But somehow my garden is a threat. Just because it's the aesthetic, they don't want it to be. And I have a podcast or a topic video coming out on this. So maybe this was, oh, hello, Mr. B. Maybe this was the kick in the butt I needed to hurry up and do that. So yeah, I'm just trying to make it happen soon as possible. But we got to bring awareness to this type of stuff, because hunters are being attacked, small farmers or people with edible gardens are being attacked, and in a time where it seems like we are needed the most, we're still being attacked. People that just want to live simple lives, live off the land. These things should not be political, but some people, they just have it in them to make everything political. So I guess we're gonna have to go there. But like I said, thank you guys. Click the like button. More people need to hear this story. This harassment is happening across the board, whether you're a renter or a homeowner. It doesn't matter. You always gonna have those people who want to make decisions for you, and enough is enough. So I'll come back at some point and share with you how I reconfigured everything and what happened from there. But like I said, my blessings came in abundance months ago. God knew this was going to happen. He looked out for me. So I got so much more on this channel for you guys. And I cannot wait to share how resilience has paid off, how perseverance, how everything I'm working towards is paying off. So I appreciate the love and support. And remember, stay wild.